Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get your greens and break them up into swags. So to make a swag, you're gonna pull off all of the little branches. No, come over here, Poppy, help me. Here, you hold this. And so each of these is going to be one, basically little stick. And then you're gonna do the same. I have some seeded eucalyptus here. So each of these is a little stick. So you wanna break them all up into little sticks. And this is kind of like 2 little sticks. Okay, so then we're gonna take 2 of the plain eucalyptus sticks. And then for my swags I did, can you hold this one? Here, hold that one. Thank you. So then I did about 4 seeded to 2 plain. And then I also did a little bit of pine behind it. So this is going to be one of my swags. It's about 5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. And then I'm going to trim just a few inches below. So this is one swag, and you're gonna break down all of your greens into swags ahead of time. That makes it a little bit easier to try to make them all the same size. And so if you want to just pan over, ahead of time I made probably around 15 swags. And so now that I have them all set, I'm going to start attaching them to the frame. This is from the dollar store. Do you want to come over a little bit? So it was $14 and, sorry, it was $1, it's 14 inches. And so for the first swag, you don't have to attach them to themselves. You're just gonna put them straight onto the frame. And I'm going to use the wire and just start wrapping. And you want to try to get some of the greens on it. Go in.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I have one swag on, and then the angle is a little bit out to the side. And then you never cut the wire, you just keep wrapping it. So I do about 4 wraps and I pull it pretty tight, and the angle is kind of, each one that I'm adding is going out to the side a little bit. And then I'm going to keep wrapping. Be sure that you're wrapping here where you can get some of the leaves in it so that it catches with the wire. And then I'm just going to keep going. Like that, and I'm adding it at about that angle. Wrapping 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can go pretty fast because I have all my swags done ahead of time. If you notice that any of your swags are too small or too long, you can kind of trim them as you go. Some people, I usually make swags as I go, but I've started to do this where I made them ahead of time, and it's actually a lot easier. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. So I'll take a break. I'm just gonna keep going. That is my hair bow, thank you. So I'm gonna keep adding them on, and then we'll show you when we're about to the end. Okay, so I have it wrapped all the way to here. This was my first swag right here, and so when you attach the last one, you're gonna peel this back to reveal your stems there. And then you're gonna tuck this one in and wrap it right at the base here. Okay, so I just wrapped that one. Look, Poppy, it's almost finished. So I wrapped that, I tied it off, and this is the start, and you just kind of zhuzh it over. And now it's finished, and it looks pretty good. There's a big mess.
This is so hard.
Okay, for the little embellishments, we found these pine cones on the ground in Los Gatos. And then I'm gonna add pepperberry. I just trimmed the long branches. Yeah, these, like, you can throw those into little pieces, and then I'm gonna just do a little probably dab of hot glue there to attach it. These are little white long berries. I'm tucking them into the wire. I got those at the flower market, so those are a little bit harder to find in nature. Pepperberry, pepperberry, pepperberry. So you want to do a rule of odd. So I'm doing 3 pine cones, and then I added like 5 of these little red pepperberries, and then I did 3 of these white berry things. So kind of odd numbers there. So once I get that glued, it's gonna look really good. This is a 14-inch wreath, so it's a little bit mini, but I like the I like the 16 inches better. 18 is a bit large, and then this 14 is a little bit small, but as I said, I found it at the Dollar Tree. So this cost $1 to make. I found all of the greens, Actually, I just lied. I bought some of the eucalyptus, but it was $8. But you could totally find it in nature. So if you found all of this stuff yourself, you could make this for just about $2 because the frame is $1, and then this wire you can find it for about $1.50 at Michael's. Say thank you for watching. Can you look over here and say it? Say thank you for watching.
Thank you so